What's up, everybody? Smiley in the building. Baby, baby. Welcome back to Deus Ex. I want to thank y'all for watching this video. Could be anywhere, but y'all here. But let's do this thing. I'm working on right now. I got proxy too. Visibility, you got that. You got lace. What's this right here? Oh, suppression. Don't care. Oh, bigger map. Can see when I'm making noise. I'd rather get the smart vision. So I can look for stuff, you heard me? They got the marker. You got this, take two people out at once. I'm gonna go with the smart vision. They got the legs too. I'm gonna go with the smart vision. Like a boss. I need more, I need another one. Oh, points of interest. Neighborhood watch, let's go check that out. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's dangerous out here in the city. They want a boss, but they can't touch me. Oh, damn right, shot that man.
Don't know why he didn't listen. Let's see what we have. Fuck! Then why did he run?
What's the holdup?
Oh, they're not so.
So we killed a citizen.
The city's on lockdown. A true citizen would respect that. Get him in the truck.
Alright, we got duck and run. Yo, money. What the? Oh, it's your girl, Vega.
Where the hell you been, man? You went dark after skipping out on Janus and the bank.
Chasing down Viktor Marchenko. Found him holed up in the Swiss Alps with the mercs from Dubai. They tried to kill me with this.
What is it?
The orchid. Marchenko used it to kill Rucker, so be careful. Think you can get it analyzed?
Yeah, we got a couple of scientists on the collective's mailing list.
Good. Something big is coming, Alex. ARC's being framed for a terrorist attack that hasn't occurred yet.
They're gonna take more lives, blow up another train station? Jesus, Adam, look at it out there. Any chance we had of easing fears and fighting people's hatred will be gone. That piece of shit UN legislation will pass and we'll all be thrown into AUG-only hellholes like Udalek.
Nathaniel Brown sits back and earns trillions.
Brown? That slick suit from the Santo Corporation?
Page said Brown was calling the shots, and in Switzerland, Marchenko said Brown had confirmed date and time.
But where? Brown's been traveling extensively, promoting Rabia and his Safe Harbor initiative. His next junket's in London. But if he's behind this, he's not gonna attack himself.
Maybe not. Marchenko also mentioned someone who can tell us. But I have to meet with Miller first. How soon can you get the sample analyzed?
As fast as possible. If you're meeting with Miller, be careful. You walked into another ambush in Garm, and Miller's not off my suspect list yet.
Ooh.
We'll see.
We got duck and hide. Restricted access. The heck is that? Please help. The heck is that? Come over here. Come on, come forward. I get the heck out of here. Shoot. He saw me? Yeah, he saw me. Too bad, money. Come back for you later. Alright, here we go. Shit. Alright. There's a camera over there. Gotta time this right. This food is crazy. There it is. Go, go. There you go. Take it down. Gotcha. Alright, we're free. Hurry up. Pick this sucker up. There you go. Right there. I can look at the wall. In case I have to come back. Am I in it? Okay. Hello. My goodness. There we go. Oh shoot. Oh, a train closed. Walking. Gotcha. Damn, they see me. They see me. Hostile. Shit. God dang it. Oh shoot. I messed up. Oh, I'm about to die. They don't see me. They don't see me. Do right here. Watch it. Love the invisibility. Anybody else see? Alright, let's see. Okay, here we go. Why the heck that dude run? Do I talk to this girl?
Paul Darken. Welcome to the underground.
Okay.
I owe you an apology for hacking your info.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got the kid. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here, running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging, an underground railroad.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base we could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance, then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights, plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown.
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, takes them across the plaza to the United Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Picus newsroom.
I recognize you.
Too many people. We'll have to borrow more trucks. Can we get back into the city trash depot tonight?
This is...
Rinka Bauer. Thought we activated your permit.
You did. Whatever you did, it was enough to fool them. You kept us out of Golem. We will never forget that.
But now you're hiding again.
Martial law has changed everything. They say it is to keep us off the streets, but it is worse than that. They go into our homes, accuse us of being people we are not. Permits do not matter anymore.
How did you know to come here?
Helena heard a message on the radio. It was warning people, saying the city is not safe anymore. She saw the police go into someone's home. The man. He was showing them his permit, but the officer... he did not even look at it. He just... Helena could see that the warnings were true. That people like Irenka must have run away. So we start to go underground. We start to find others.
When society wants to make things hard for someone, it eventually finds a way. I'm sorry it came to this, Irenka.
Don't be. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have made it this far. We wouldn't have met all these people. Everyone is working together. Together we will find a way out of it.
I hope so.
The heck is in there? Let's see the big dogs. Shoot, time to go. They can't see me. Keep going, Mike. Keep going. Alright, we're good. Ooh, got to. Last resort, visibility, baby. Like a boss. Gotta get now. Like the frame is dropping. Oh shit. Turn invisible. Somebody saw me. Is he coming in here? Alright, we good. Really? Right down here?
Like those old documentaries? The journalists aren't the revolution, man. We're just augmenting the message. And the message, it's still out there. It's on the streets. It's over the airwaves. It's spreading online.
Our old military industrial
Maybe it's even gotten through those
This dude talking in the
skull
jail.
buckets of yours, huh? Maybe you're
Here to
thinking
free us or
you're fighting
interrogate us.
from state police to police state. Maybe it's even gotten through those faceless skull buckets of
I don't
yours,
like
huh?
this sucker.
Maybe you're thinking you're
Oh, maybe I do this.
fighting for the wrong team. Well, that's a good start, man. First,
No.
you have to see that your strings are being
Let
pulled
me open
by
this
corrupt
thing.
politicians and big corporates. Then
Probably one of
you
these
know, then-
computers.
And you know what would be another good start? Letting us post bills, fascist assholes.
I'm going crazy now. Oh, maybe this. Let's see.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on, 42 seconds, baby. Oh yeah, we got it.
Access granted.
Still up there?
Yes.
You. I knew it, man.
I know that guy.
You were one of them all along.
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a freedom of information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sam's death.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote the wheels come off 16 years ago and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
She wrote the book.
I don't believe in authorial intent.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
You told me you were a liability to Sam's debt. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream airplay. Anyway, a little case shouldn't have sent you. Sammy's death has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Sam's debt is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, whoa, you know I use the term liability real broadly.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kassan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW? Those are all rhetorical questions.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
All the corporate ones.
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners. Huh. Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them.
This is gonna be crazy. Look at that.
Good. It's time to go.
Time to roll on out. Y'all heard me? Alright, y'all, if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to comment, hit that like button, subscribe like a boss. Peace. Back in time.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Yes.
Access granted.
Like a bossy. Alright, oh shit, what the heck was that? I'm gonna kick the door open on him.
You really must avoid taking those wrong turns.
What's your